David Shaw here with another off-the-record story. If you want to learn more about Washington, D.C., come visit my site, offtherecordtours.com. Let's go. So today we're going to do something different. I'm driving south down Connecticut Avenue towards the city, and what we're going to do is we're going to stop at the first three statues we find and talk about them a little bit. And I think we're coming up on, it looks like the first one right up here. So we're at the Peter Muhlenberg Memorial on Connecticut Avenue. Muhlenberg is an interesting character. He is a clergyman. He's an Anglican minister who serves mostly Lutheran parishes. He is a soldier. He's an officer in the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. And he's also a senator and congressman from his home state of Pennsylvania. We're on land that is donated by St. Paul's Lutheran Church across the street in order to construct this memorial. And the statue itself is sculpted by one of Muhlenberg's descendants, Caroline Hufford Anderson. Let's go on down the avenue. General George McClellan is our second stop, and he's at the corner of Connecticut Avenue and Columbia Road Northwest. McClellan is a reluctant soldier, which is unfortunate because Abraham Lincoln needs an aggressive one. McClellan drills and drills the Army of the Potomac, but is never quite ready to fully commit them to battle. Lincoln eventually fires him. And if this statue isn't enough, there's a huge monument to him in Arlington National Cemetery. And I always find this reassuring because it shows no matter how badly you screw up, there are always folks willing to remember you fondly. Let's see who's next. So right down the street from General McClellan is another military leader, albeit with a better track record. We're outside the Argentinian military attaché's office at 1810 Connecticut Avenue, looking at this bust of Manuel Jose Joaquin del Cruzano de Jesus Belgrano y Gonzalez, better known to his friends as Manny. He's widely regarded as one of the great liberators of his country. He goes to school in Spain during the French Revolution and is exposed to the ideas of the Enlightenment. And he wants to bring those ideas of economic and political reform back home to his country. But he finds great resistance. And eventually he joins the military and fights in the Argentinian Wars of Independence, freeing his country from Spanish rule. He dies at the young age of 50, penniless, having spent his fortune to support his army. His final words, "Ay, patria mia," "Oh, my fatherland," in Spanish. That's our final stop for today. Remember, if you have comments or suggestions for future episodes, just put them in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, I hope you enjoyed that off-the-record story. If you want to learn more about Washington, D.C., things seen and unseen, arrange your tour of your nation's capital at offtherecordtours.com. Until then, I'm David Shaw.